patient being the bottom line of all of it. Guy, please come forth.
Thank you, Bill. I'm a little disappointed that you guys are going to break ground today, and we had a competition of which was going to break ground first, the AnC Bio, or, excuse me, or the airport. The airport's breaking ground next Monday, so you did win, Bill. So let's go again. You know, I heard a few of the speakers talk about ethics, and I have to tell you, I manage all the airports in Vermont. We work with a lot of different groups and entities, and I have a special place here in Newport specifically. You did mention St. Mary's, and my uncle was a priest of St. Mary's for quite a few years, so I do have a special place here to assist and oversee the ethics in his name. So he's no longer with us, but so thank you for bringing that up. The airport is exciting for me. The airport itself is a piece of infrastructure that was greatly underutilized for many, many years. The airport, in fact, with our federal partners, they would look at the airport and say, well, we really don't have a reason at this particular point to do development with this airport. We need to have a reason. About 6 or 7 years ago, I met with Bill Stinger, and we started to talk more about this. We found that some plans were in motion, but we really needed something to put it over the edge. And frankly, the idea of having a facility such as AnC Bio that will be built now, and that high-end PhDs, master's degree folks, other staff members, executives are going to need a reason and a way to come into Newport. And what a great way to come in through, rather than spending hours and hours on the road. Literally could be in Boston or New York City and could be here within an hour. What a great opportunity. So AnC Bio and this groundbreaking is really has been crucial for the design and purpose and need of the further development of the airport. I can tell you Monday, we're expanding the airport. We're adding 1,000-foot of runway extension. It's unheard of in the New England region. The FAA is funding this. The state is matching that. We're increasing the apron on the airfield. The apron so that we can support the aircraft that are going to bring the staff to this facility and to the ski area and to the local economy. We're also going to, and we've just submitted an additional grant as a follow-on project, to build a connector to all of the additional facilities that we'll be building on the airfield, which is about 288,000 square feet of additional buildings on an airport in Newport. Imagine that. Who could have believed that about 5 years ago? For me, this is a great day. It's a day where my uncle kind of gets his wishes, where we can have a very good, prosperous facility built, where new jobs will be created for this facility, where indirect jobs will happen during construction on the Newport State Airport, and where many, many additional jobs will come to the airport. And I have to tell you, all of the work that we're doing at the airport, we're doing with state companies, Vermont-based companies, and we are strongly in partnership with other facilities and aviation education operations and facilities across the state to try to have a great stream between a flight college, UVM, other types of schools across the state where they can be trained and employed and brought and perhaps employed on the airport. So, Bill, I want to thank you and everybody else for your hard efforts.
Thank you. Dr. Lee mentioned stem cell technology. A very practical example of that, and it won't be in too many years, where stem cells that are being produced in this facility for individualized patients can be delivered to them in a hospital somewhere in the market within a matter of a few hours. In no small part because we will have an airport that will be close by, easy to access, and the time in which it would take to go from a production facility to a patient will be almost seamless. Again, it's a puzzle, and it's all working very well together. Now, I should also make the point that we have great support at the federal level. Ryan, thank you for being here from Congressman Welch's office. He is obviously working in, Congressman Welch is working in Washington, as are Senator Sanders and Senator Leahy. Congress is in session. The funds for all of the projects we are involved with come from the EB5 federal program. We've had wonderful support from Congressman Welch and both Senator Leahy and Senator Sanders. Obviously support also from our state officials. You might notice that the local representatives and senators and our governor are not here today. They're under the Golden Dome, focused, I suspect, on taxes and cutting them. At least I hope that's what they're doing. But many of them send their regards, their best wishes. They wish they were here versus where they are, but we understand. I do also want to acknowledge some of our key team members from AnC Bio Korea. Alex Choi is here, Dr. Zhang, Sean Choi. Thank you very much for making the effort to be here, and throughout the design work, your involvement has been instrumental and cherished and incredibly valuable, and we thank you for being with us today. And Jake, come on over here. Dr. Jake Lee, you're too humble. Jake is currently working at UVM on our behalf. His laboratory is there. He's one of the lead scientists for our medical device side of our business. And Jake, thank you for coming up. Very important to introduce and express my appreciation to Ariel Kuros, my partner at JPEAK and AnC Bio. He's a wonderful friend, has seen the vision of AnC Bio for many years. Ari, thank you for believing in Vermont, believing in this project, never giving up, being persistent, and sticking with it. Because, as Winston Churchill said during the beginning of the fight in World War II, never, ever, ever give up. And we don't. Also want to acknowledge Bill Kelly, who has worked very hard with our design team, construction team. The hours that have gone into the design of this building, after we finish the ceremony under that tent, you'll see about 3 inches of paper that probably represents 300,000 pieces of information. The facility is truly remarkable. And Bill, thank you for quarterbacking the effort, because incredible heavy lifting. And I want to thank you. So why don't we grab a shovel, throw some dirt, and then we've got some refreshments, and if any of you want to ask questions, you may do so individually after we're finished.
The mayor did it.
Yeah, where is your? Well, it's appropriate that we, when we get the shovels in our hands, that we introduce the contractor. So Jerry Davis is president and owner of PCM, Peak Construction, been a good ally of ours for some time. And also, before doing so, I wanted to say one other thing. The team of people that we worked with at JPEAK, Hugh Burke Mountain, I know Jake Webster is here, Heather Whipke, Chuck Leamy, Lizzie Button, Karen Bennett, Tom Howell, Chris Clemens, a host of staff are here. Mel Diaz has joined our company at Hugh Burke. We all work together. We have a vision for economic development for this region. I also want to introduce my son Jamie, who's with us today, as part of the team as well. But we've done a lot of great work. Cheryl Ward, thank you for being here as well. I know you get into these situations and I forget people, so JJ, thank you. Alex, thank you. Team effort, team economy, and a great economic outcome for everybody. So grab a shovel, let's put some dirt in the air.
Gotta get cooler.
Now hold it right here. And on a count of 3, we'll throw it. 1, 2, 3. All right.